going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today we have the first fight of Summer of Suffering, and this is going to be the Destroyer. So this guy has a 1,000,000.3 health. This is quite a bit, but the fight itself is actually not that difficult. So we're doing this first objective. This is going to be the villain's objective, and of course, you know, I had to just try out my brand new rank 3 spot. So let's talk about the nodes that this guy has. So while this guy is unstoppable, he is also stun immune. That means on his medium dash and then the hit after, he's going to be stun immune because this unstoppable lasts for like a bit of time. So then there's a node that actually benefits us. If we punish his heavy, we get the grid passive, which means we can punish his unstoppable, which is great because there's no really way to punish his unstoppable unless you get hit, because you know this guy's immune to slow as well. He also has heavy bias. And then when he throws his SP1, you're actually rooted, which helps. Because if you dex the special one hits from Destroyer, you actually do not give him charges. So, you know, the power gain is not going to be a threat, which is really good. And then also, he's more likely to throw the SP1. And then there's 3 more nodes, so if you parry him, he's going to place an arm break on himself, which means he's immune to it. That's going to give him 2 charges, not that big of a deal. And then this, like I say, the most dangerous node. So every 12 seconds, if you're close to him, he's gonna get an unblockable. But if you're far away, you are gonna get it. So keep in mind, if you have buffs on it, or if you have buffs on yourself, you take a bit of damage. You know, it's instant rupture damage. So based on the buffs you have. So if you, let's see, I have this precision. Like when I do my medium attack here, you'll see that I'll take 1325, and this is basically from my 11,000 medium attack there. I just took like some rupture damage. And then here we're gonna fire off our special 2 with 50 ruptures, man, and recoil. That's like over 400k or 600k special 2 easily right there. And then he's also got this MD node, but it's actually Prey in the week 2, so it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, we ramped up to 50 through a special 2, and he's just down to 3%. And then we're gonna throw another SP1, and that's it for Destroyer. And this was the villain's objective. So yeah, spot very good for this fight. 1 minute and 40 seconds. Moving on to this Quicksilver. Notice this Quicksilver is actually 6-star rank 4, and this is offensive burst and hero. So Quicksilver is actually great for this because he is immune to dexterity. He doesn't get any buffs except, you know, this unblockable we're gonna get. But yeah, for dexing, because you dex his SP1 quite a bit, you know, you're taking 1 hit, I guess, of rupture damage until that dexterity wears off. So yeah, Quicksilver really simple for this fight. Like, you're probably not going to see any like charges on Destroyer, which means the power gain is not going to be there because you're always placing non-damaging debuffs. It's either going to be withers or it's going to be whiplashes. So yeah, this guy's just never gonna get to the power gain, pretty much, as long as you attack him. So yeah, I think I'm building up to my special 3 here. This is obviously a really long fight, especially with my 6th rank for Quicksilver. So I want to get to 900, there we go, terminal velocity, and I'm gonna throw my special 3, get a big stun, and then I want to go quickly to my special 2 and double those charges. And then ideally you can throw like an SP1, but I think I'm not gonna have enough time for my terminal velocity because I just entered it a little bit earlier than I wanted to. So he's gonna get stunned. I think I do medium, light, medium. Yes, and then medium, and then do another pull combo. There we go. That's gonna refresh my whiplash. So we got 47. Really nice stuff. I want him to throw that special quick. There we go. As you can see, no burst damage because we are immune to dexterity. That's perfect. There actually did the intercept, but Quicksilver saved me there. And look at this terminal velocity, dude. I just barely doubled those charges. It's gonna go from 68 to 136, and now they're gonna detonate in a second here. So 140, 895,000 damage. Then we get him stunned again because of my SIG ability. At this point, I just want to build up to my special dude, do another detonate, and this fight's just done with a 6 rank for Quicksilver. So yeah, Destroyer is pretty easy to fight. You know, you might not be familiar with Destroyer himself, but you know, even if you're not, there's 2 nodes that help us fight him, which is really nice. 2 minutes, just crazy fast. And then lastly, objective, this is a hero and a defensive tank. So this is Hulk. Really good option for this fight, man. This is a 7-star rank 2. We're gonna go for the special 3 rotation. But I was saying that if you don't know how to fight Destroyer, there is this node where it gives you the grid passive, which means you can intercept him if you don't know how his unstoppable works. And then there's also the SP1 route, which just helps you with, you know, not giving him too many charges. But I mean, the objectives, they could have been a little bit harder. I feel like they gave us some pretty easy options, and that's why the fight is easy itself. Like, if they gave us some champions that gain buffs, yeah, that was gonna be really tough, because this is a 6200, and you would take like a lot of damage back, reflected back at you. But at the objectives, we got plenty of options, as you will see after this fight. So I'll go for the special 3. I actually got hit there, but this Sig helped me with the unstoppable, which is pretty nice. Gotta be careful when you dex and he throws it immediately. Sometimes he might catch you. So look at this combo, man. That combo was like so strong. Hulk's physical resistance is just insane. And look at this damage. That's what I'm saying. So I had the dexterity buff there. Sorry, I had the unblockable. Look at this damage. 30-35 because my basic hits are hitting so hard. So you really gotta be careful sometimes. And you know, we're gonna throw a massive special 2. Yeah, that is just like 600k special 2. And Destroyer is destroyed. Pretty much destroyed. So that was like a minute fight, I believe. A minute and 13 seconds. Yeah, it's just kind of wild. And now we are gonna move to the best options of each objective. So we're gonna start with the villains one. So those are the villains you can use. There's a ton of them. So I'm gonna say like the best. Absorbing Man is amazing because he's got physical resistance. If you got the Uru form, which means you're gonna take less damage from if you trigger like the dexterity of the unblockable, which means, you know, you don't have to worry about the Sig. The only thing you're gonna have to worry about is him getting the power gain. So Absorbing Man, really good for this one. Now you can also use your Fix-It. He only has dexterity as a buff. Definitely works, but do not go for SP1 spam because he's immune to bleed. Another good option right here is Scorpion. Scorpion, if you go with the shock pre-fight, you will be able to trigger, you know, your shocks. He's not immune to it. And also, you're going to be immune to Rupture, which means you're not going to take any damage from his Sig ability because it's instant Rupture damage. And since you're going to be immune to it, you are safe. Then you can also go Titania. She's completely buffing you. I would bet she's amazing. And then the one other option that I used, Spot. Here we have the Hero and Offensive Burst. So the best options. America Chavez, really good. If something happens, you can actually heal with her as well. I would say another really good option is Spider-Ham. Amazing damage for sure. Was potentially pretty good as well if you get like a ranked up version of her. And then I would say Quicksilver is the best option. I think Namor would be like a very interesting option. Definitely not the best, but it would be interesting for sure. Oh, and also, I'm going to mention now, you can use Sasquatch here. Sasquatch is actually double objective when it comes to the Hero Offensive Burst and to the Hero Defensive Tank. As you can see, he's in both sections, so you can use Sasquatch if you want to do 2 objectives. And he definitely works for the fight because he doesn't have any, you know, natural buffs. It's only going to be dexterity, and he can deal some pretty good damage. But if you don't have Sasquatch for this objective, you want to go for Hulk. Definitely the best option, I would say. And then you can also try, maybe Hulk cheeses this guy. I'm not too sure. Maybe with a 7-star, you can probably do something. And then there is also Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones has passive Furies, but you don't take damage from passives. So she will be pretty good for this fight. But yeah, keep in mind Sasquatch does double objective. I don't think anyone else can do double. So yeah. But for the first fight, definitely very easy. There is plenty of options in the objectives. The fight itself definitely helps us, which is great, because some people might not know how to fight Destroyer. So yeah, there's like 2 nodes that help us there. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Destroyer. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.